If you still crave approval, you're not in control. You're being played, and don't even realize it. Ever said yes just to avoid conflict? Held your tongue to keep the peace? That's not kindness. That's fear wearing a smile. And Machiavelli, he knew this centuries ago. His cold advice wasn't evil, it was survival. Because once people know you need their approval, they own you. Humans are wired to please. It started in tribes, where acceptance meant survival. Rejection could kill you. So we adapted. We smiled when we didn't want to. We apologized for things we didn't do. And then came childhood, where love was often given on condition. Be a good boy, be a good girl. Obey, be pleasant, be agreeable. We learned that approval equals safety. Fast forward to today, and we're hooked on validation. Likes, retweets, compliments, fake smiles in fake meetings. We're still hunting approval, just in prettier packaging. In The Prince, Machiavelli said something brutal. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. Why? Because love is fragile. People love you until you disagree. Fear? Fear is durable. It keeps you respected when affection fades. Pleasers are the easiest to control, always agreeable, always predictable. And the powerful? They don't chase affection. They manufacture influence. Machiavelli understood one truth. When people-pleasing becomes your strategy, manipulation becomes their game. Today, it's worse. Social media teaches us to beg for approval in public. A perfect post. A carefully crafted, "I'm so humble" story. All for digital claps. In corporate offices, people get promoted for being likable, not honest. Even in relationships, we perform, smiling when we're angry, agreeing when we're exhausted, giving when we have nothing left. People-pleasing is just emotional blackmail you place on yourself. And the more you try to be liked, the more you become invisible. Look at the world's most polarizing people. Steve Jobs insulted his employees, but still built loyalty. Rihanna wore what she wanted, said what she thought, and owned it. Elon Musk says what he thinks, no filter, no apology. They weren't admired because they pleased the world. They were respected because they didn't care to. Now, are these people flawless? Absolutely not. But they show us something important. Approval is cheap. Power isn't. Here's where everything changes. You stop apologizing for existing. You say no without guilt. You stop over-explaining yourself to people who don't care. You don't argue. You just smile and disappear. Your silence starts to confuse people. Your boundaries start to repel manipulators. And the wildest part? People start chasing you harder, because indifference is rare. Machiavelli was cold, but brilliant. He saw through people. He understood that morality is often theater and kindness is a tool. But he wasn't perfect. Total fear can backfire. Tyrants fall. The truth? You don't need to be cruel. You just need to be untouchable. Learn to withdraw without resentment. Speak without emotion. Act without asking. Because when you become immune to praise, you also become immune to manipulation. When you no longer need to be liked, something incredible happens. You become unpredictable. They can't guilt you. They can't flatter you. They can't pressure you. Your peace becomes your weapon. Your presence becomes a privilege, not an obligation. People stop playing games because the player just walked off the board. Machiavelli never said to be evil. He said to be strategic. And sometimes, the most strategic thing you can do is stop begging to be loved. Because when you stop needing love, you start commanding respect.